Welcome to Petpix Academy show. Expect to meet incredible pet influencers, pet experts, and pet clothing designers. My name is Vasi. I'm your host. I'm a professional award-winning photographer, but I'm also a very passionate furry mommy, exactly like you. So our show not only made it to top 10 in US, top 2 in multiple countries, but this show is going to help you learn how to take incredible pictures, videos, how to get ready for the holidays, social media strategies, and if you have a pet business, we are going to help you grow it. So let's the show begin. Welcome. My name is Vasi. I'm the founder of Petpix, and I'm so excited because today we are going to be talking about Celebrity Catwalk and Paws in the City coming up. How exciting! Woo-hoo! It's so awesome. So we are currently live on Facebook. In fact, I'm going to start streaming on Instagram, but what is unique that this podcast episode actually will be also streamed. I will be also on our podcast. So thank you so much to friends who are listening this podcast episode. And so let me just give me a second here to go live on Instagram as well. And woohoo! So welcome to everyone. My name is Vasi. Welcome to Celebrity Catwalk preview. We are so excited because we are only few days away from one of the biggest fashion events of the year, and I'm so excited. So Jennifer, who is a very passionate person who is the creator and the founder of Celebrity Catwalk and the event now in Paws in the City. It's here with me. I also have Bao, who is an incredible jewelry designer. And also I have my very dear friend Sabrina, who is a wonderful mommy and me designer. So thank you very much, Jennifer, for having us on your platform.
Thank you. And without designers, Val has been a longtime supporter. She has supported us in New York. She now supports us in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Sabrina is a real powerhouse as well. So when she is not producing her own fashion shows in Florida, she lends us her time and her talent. So without, Paws in the City is truly a sum of its parts. And these ladies are important parts of the weekend. And so it's a thrill to have them.
Absolutely. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I just can't believe, I feel like yesterday when Jennifer and we recorded our first podcast episode, which was podcast 12. And then it was the May event when I came, and now it's, the end of the year, the November event. And there's so many people already packing their babies with their cute dresses and outfit. Today it's Tuesday as we are recording this and doing it live. And then practically you're going to have people arriving on Wednesday, right?
There are people who are on the road right now from Texas. There are people who are on the road as we're speaking, but people are arriving tomorrow. People are arriving Thursday, and that's why we do an early bird reception on Thursday evening, which is, of course, totally optional. You don't have to attend. I also know people who are arriving Friday and Saturday. So it really is up to your schedule, but for the lady, the weekend officially kicks off on Thursday with an early bird reception.
Yeah, woohoo! It's just amazing. And I'm so excited because a lot of people who never have been to Paws in the City, they don't know. That's a lot of fun to be there. It's fun for the vendors, fun for the furry parents, fun for the designers who can see their beautiful outfits on the red carpet, kind of, on the walkway. It's just run away. It's so amazing.
Yes. It's a really fun time. People like it because not only is it, 3-5 days of fashion and fundraising and the rescue, but there are, like you said, there are incredible vendors there. you get to see people, you know, sometimes, and especially I think what we've all been through in the last 18 months, we've lost touch with people. We've lost that wonderful personal touch of being able to fellowship and catch up with people. So I'm thrilled and very humbled and excited to be able to provide this event where everyone can catch up. You know, we're going to see Jan Ben, who has been in Morocco all this time, who comes in like she's coming around the corner. I was lucky enough to see Sabrina not too long ago, but it would be wonderful to catch up with her again. Val's designs are going to be right there for people to win, which were super. Her designs cause a big stir every raffle auction. So it's wonderful. Very happy.
It's amazing. It's just amazing. It's going to be really great. And by the way, I did have a kind of interesting question.
Oh.
So someone asked me if there is like how, like if they never have been, if there is like a flight they can get, like direct flight, or like how transport, like some people want to come for next time and they're not sure how they can book their tickets and etc.
Okay, so I'm sorry, say that. So Vas, what's the question, Vas? I'm sorry.
The question is people, you know, I have people who want to fly, but they don't know if there is a direct flight to Spartanburg, or they need.
That's a good question. There are, so if you really want a direct flight and you're adamant about a direct flight, not sure where they're coming from, Charlotte is the big international airport that if you drive faster than my husband is less than an hour away. Like, I want to tell you, it should take you about 40 minutes to drive from Charlotte to Spartanburg. I'm even going to say at the most an hour if you stop and dilly-dally and you have babies, so you need to stop and let everyone use the facilities. But I know I was in New York last month and I flew direct from Newark to Greenville, Spartanburg. I don't know if that helps any.
No, I
that
think
was on United. So I think depending on the airline, you might be able to find a direct flight into Greenville, Spartanburg for those that want to book their tickets now for May. But if you must have a direct flight, I would tell you your chances of a better direct flight are Charlotte, and Charlotte is, I'm going to tell you, 50 minutes from Spartanburg. If that, okay. I hope that answers the question. Sabrina's
Can I add something? Because I always come from Miami and I go to Charlotte and I rent a car because I always stay like some days extra because I like to go to the parks. But there is also a bus that is coming from Charlotte. I know because my good friend Gustavo is coming this time, and since he cannot drive, so he's gonna come to Charlotte and he's gonna take the bus, and in an hour is there. Fantastic. Because he doesn't want to rent a car, so he takes the bus, the Greyhound. It's very easy, and the Greyhound is like 10 minutes from the hotel. So there is also this possibility if you don't want to drive, or if you just want to take the bus, there's also this combination for the people.
There you go.
Thank you. Now I'm sure that everyone knows. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And Val, how are you excited? Did you pack your stuff?
No, I'm actually not attending this year.
Val is not coming. Val's designs will be there.
I wish I was, but I've only been to the New York events, and they're always a good time, and I'm sure they're wonderful in South Carolina too.
Yeah, well, the most important, and I want to thank you for, donating your time and donating your talent, because honestly, you're like, all of you, you're so talented. I mean, I was looking at your stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I was a doggy. I mean, like, they're so cute, and I'm actually going, to share with you, friends, so you can see, it's like, everyone is so talented. It's just amazing and such an honor to be able to see things, you know, and sometimes I really wish I was a doggy. I'm sorry to say it, but I really do wish. I'm like, I love everything, but, you know, it's like really very special and amazing. And I actually will go to, for us in a little bit here
First,
to
we'll
Sabrina.
circle back to,
Yes.
there we go.
But here it is.
Wow.
It's just really like I look at your
Very
stuff
nice.
and I'm like, wow,
Very
wow.
nice.
Glam Dog Jewelry. So friends, this is the how we know Vow's company, it's called. And what was your inspiration? How did you start, you know, specializing in doing those beautiful jewelry for furry kids?
Well, when I first got involved in the pet fashion world, I was a jeweler before for the less hairy people. For people, well, some of them were less hairy anyway. And seeing all these beautiful gowns and things like that, and there was no really jewelry out there for them. So people were just like you taking their own string of pearls and wrapping around the dog's neck a couple of times and things like that. And I said, these gowns need something a little bit more to celebrate them, and to accessorize them. So I just started making them, and I first started making very subtle pieces like pearls and things that I would wear myself, and people would just, yeah, that's nice. They want sparkle, they want bling, so I gave them bling.
Wow, it's a lot of bling, but it's beautiful bling.
Very nice.
And just your jewelry is so stunning. Friends, again, when
you.
you listen this podcast episode, all the links and everything will be in the description. So you can go and, you know, click on it and, you know, see it. And then for Instagram people, it's Glam Dog Jewelry. Very easy. I love the name. How did you come up with the name?
I didn't actually. My friend Summer Strand came up with it. I couldn't think of anything interesting, so I put it out there to all my friends, and she came up with that, and I said, I love it.
Yes, good job to her. I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. I love it too. I love it. And then, so I know it's kind of hard to know, but approximately how many pieces did you create for, you know, for the show this week?
But just this week, they're not in the show. I just donated pieces for Jennifer to auction off or
Fantastic.
raffle off or
That's
whatever to raise funds
Thank
for the rescue.
Yes, we use Val's regularly for every show. She sends pieces down that we put in the silent auction.
Thank you. This is so special. Wow. Thank you, Val. Because it's a lot of, it's a gift what you do. And it's so special. Friends, yeah, you just have to see the details of the crystals and the pearls and just the design. This is not your typical design. I mean, each of them, you know, when Jennifer sent me pictures, I honestly was like a little doggy, like with the tongue out. Like, I would love to wear it for myself. It's like really amazing. I mean, do you sometimes do maybe Mommy and Me? Because that would be really nice. Ooh.
I certainly do. Yep, Mommy and Me.
Wow, this is really great. It's just, and I mean, how do you come up with the ideas for those beautiful jewelry?
I'm inspired by people's jewelry, or if I don't know, just get ideas. Sometimes I used to wake up in the middle of the night and sit up and sketch out the idea. So I'd get an idea in my sleep or as I was waking up. So I'd sketch it out and then try to make it.
Wow, this is amazing. And then the last piece, it's actually friends with like a Christmas tree. It's so gorgeous. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was one that really caught my eye. It's especially timely right now.
Right.
Yes, exactly. It's gorgeous. It's just like you're so talented, and thank you very much again for all of your time, dedication, for, you know, donating your talent. And I'm excited for the people who are going to win it from the silent auction, because I love the silent auction. This is one of my favorite things. It's like, when I went there was like, it's so sometimes in a good way overwhelming. You have so many things, and practically you can get ready for the holidays in advance.
Those are always fun, the silent auctions. I like those too.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, for sure. And Sabrina, so can I just say with Sabrina, so I mean, I have known Sabrina for a long time. You know, she became actually Petpix student 2000 last year. And I remember it was right before her first Paws in the city.
Yeah.
And I remember she said, Vasi, I'll get the class, but I'm very busy sewing. So after the event, I will have the time. And then when I met her in person, when I met you in person and you're a beautiful girl, and I had a lot of fun. Those are my pictures, the one I took of you when we met in, South Carolina. It's just like, and you specialize in mommy and me, which is just incredible.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
I did a lot of me. So first of all, I want to underline the beautiful cause that Jennifer has. So that is the first thing that I'm going to these shows and I do mine because of helping the animals. So this is why all our designers come together, because of our heart and because we can give it another chance of the animals. So I want just to underline that this has the base of helping the little animals. So that is why the silent auction is very important, and the raffles and all these days, because the first and most important thing for me is the animals.
Right.
So every shelter has the opportunity in all different shows to have a little chance to give to the other animals that are less fortunate than ours, that they are spoiled.
I think it's worth noting that I know Sabrina, I'm pretty sure, is a rescue mom. I know Val is. So both of these ladies really practice what they preach.
Right.
Yeah, and being a volunteer for many years, I tell you that this shelter really needs our help. So that is why I always love this, because it's fashion with a purpose, it's fashion with a cause. So that is the biggest thing of all. And that is why dogs should unite people. That's the thing. So we are all in this together to help the animals. So apart from this, I always had a good time with my friend Jennifer. She's an excellent person, and then we got to have our tea together and all these things. I love it, and I love to see all my other friends in this event. And when I go there, I take like a mini vacation for me, because I always stay some days more. So I always like to be there and meet other friends and spend time together. And the doggies socialize with the other doggies because they can roam around. The place is very big. Her venue is very big. The doggies can socialize together. So it's very, very nice. And it gives me the opportunity each time to give a little piece of my collections. Sometimes I have my spring collection, and then I have the fall collection. So it's very nice for me because I can choose the models and I can display different parts of my collection. That's why I have always different pieces. Because as I see my collection, I like to call it like an everyday pieces with bling. Because I always like to do pieces that you can wear every day. That's why I do a lot of jeans jacket and practical pieces that you can add. And then I have gowns and dresses. So this time I'm going to continue my, these are some examples of Mummies and Me. This time I'm gonna continue my collection that I did for the show in Roomba in Miami. So I add some pieces that comes from the same theme of my fall collection. So they're gonna be still dresses and harnesses and gowns with the same theme, like tropical color, bold color, neon color. Inspiration is Mother Nature and the tropics.
I love it.
So
wow.
it's a continuation of what we did here in Miami. So same kind of music and same kind of vibe.
It's amazing. And just, can we also say, and that congratulations to you, because a lot of people may not know that you won. What did you won?
No, It was in May that I participated in the selection in Miami-Dade for the Petite Miss Florida. It has different categories. Petite because we are less than 5'6", I'm 5'3". And there are different categories. There is teen, Mrs., Miss, and I'm the elite because it's 45 plus.
I love
so I'm representing the category of the elite. So I had this honor for me, and I have a platform, and my platform is Rescue Dogs. So because it's also what you do for the community, as and I told before, you know, my cause for the dogs is my heart. And then we're gonna go to Tampa to do the entire state of Florida in January.
It's amazing.
We're
It's
gonna
amazing.
have so different categories. So there's gonna be the elite of Jacksonville, West Palm Beach, Tampa, etc. So.
Oh, Sabrina,
very
you've got fans. I see the petite Bobby Mitchell, who you'll see this weekend, says petite lifetime queen here. So,
yes, I have my
you guys are. There's some strength in numbers. You've got some petite queens watching you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's really great. And I do agree that whatever we do, it just shows you that being a furry parent and, you know, being able to help with your gifts, you know, can really make a difference, you know, because talking about, you know, Val, who is able to donate and give her gift, you know, talking about Sabrina, well, honestly, I created Petpix exactly because I knew how crucial it's for people to be able to take beautiful pictures simply with using their cell phone, you know, and that then we give higher chance for the kids to be adopted, to find forever home. And, you know, now, I mean, also giving few gift certificates for the auction. I'm very excited. But again, nothing would be the way it is without Jennifer. And, you know, Jennifer, you're very humbled, but we also, like Sabrina said, we need to just really recognize it and say that this is a lot of work behind the scenes. I mean, you're partially already booked for models. You're maybe 100% booked about models. So I don't know, do you still have some openings in case people want to be models for May of 2022?
May, yes, we're already in the double digits for May, but if people want to register for May, registration will have to close this month in November. But yes, we are still taking models for May 2022, but it's going to close this month because we already have a lot of people who have registered for May.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes,
that's amazing.
yes.
So friends, if you can see yourself walking on the runway with your babies, and as you can see, you know, maybe Sabrina, would you say that you, like walking last year on the runway, kind of gave you the inspiration that you can actually try to be, you know, to win in your category?
Oh yes, I love all these things. I love all these things. And I have a tutor, I have a coach. So this time I have to walk better.
That's so cute.
I have to walk better. But that's why I love, because we can have all our little mini shows, you know, and we can have our model, and we see all these different designers, because each designer is different. Each designer has their little, you know, particularities, and we can see the differences and the similarities, and it's very nice. It's like little mini shows all together for the entire event.
Exactly. I'm getting messages. Jacqueline Frame, if you want a model, just message me. I'm looking at the comments, ladies.
Great.
I'm sorry.
No, that's comments. Important. That's
and
wonderful.
Mary is watching from Israel. Mary, you're coming on next. But Jacqueline, if you want to model for the May show, if you want to hit the catwalk in Spartanburg, South Carolina, just send me a message right here on Facebook. I'm Jennifer Bartok, or I think I'm Jennifer Bartok-Taylor on Facebook, and just send me a message and we will get you going. So there you go. Yes,
wow.
yes.
So one less spot, friends. So
they're going as we speak. Val, we're gonna have to get you down. You're gonna have to come down for
I know.
2022. We're gonna get you down as a vendor, a designer, something. We gotta get you down. I know you have a lot of fur babies at home, but
I do.
That's okay. You can bring them all. You can bring them all. Sabrina brings her baby. You can bring them all.
Oh, there goes the buffet table. There goes the food.
Well, as Sabrina told you, I already had an incident with the food table, so don't worry.
We would have a redo. We would have.
Oh my
You'll
God.
be in good company.
These guys are
Charlie
always-
will show yours where the food is. She'll take them to the food table.
Way to go, Charlie. You'll be their best friend.
Exactly. She will show them where the food is and not to worry. Not to worry. Yes,
I love
yes,
it.
yes.
I love it. This is fantastic. Well, ladies, I'm so excited, and I cannot thank each of you for giving your gifts and for, all the amazing designers, like Mary, and there's so many, Denise and Ida and, Julie Lannister. There's so many, Melissa and etc. So many amazing, talented designers. We want to truly to thank you for all of your time and dedication, and just to tell you that you're making a difference. You're making this world better place for the babies, and just for all of us to have fun. And I'm kind of in a good way jealous for all of you, but we do have people who are going to be streaming from Petpix, because unfortunately I'm not coming this time, but May is on the calendar. So May will be physically with everyone. We all have fun.
There you go.
Well, I can't wait to see the videos and the pictures from the event. I'm sure it's going to be
Yes, thank you, Val. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Sabrina, we will see you soon in your wonderful designs. Very happy.
I will bring all with me.
That's okay.
In
That
the
is
luggage,
absolutely fine.
like Santa Claus.
My God.
Exactly.
It's so funny. So
Like
funny.
Santa Claus.
That's amazing.
Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, Erica, no New York City fashion show anytime.
I was going to ask you that too.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while. I maybe after 2024, but no time before that. I'm locked into this venue at least through 2023. So it will be a long time before. Plus, I was just in New York last month, and New York, I don't need to tell anyone who's in New York right now, they're not ready yet. They're not ready for events yet. They're not ready. And I need to be able to, space, as Val can attest, space has always been an issue for Paws in the city. Finding a big space has always been difficult for me. So that was pre-COVID. Now, post-COVID, space is now literally a matter, I mean, if I may be so dramatic, it's a matter of life and death. So I really need to be able to social distance. I can't do that. I can't promise social distancing in New York. I can guarantee social distancing here. I can put the tables, I can put the vendors, I can put people 6 feet apart from each other. I couldn't do that in New York. As any New York, are there any New York models here? They can tell you. They can tell you. They were on top of each other. I can't do that anymore. So here, as Sabrina knows, as you know, Vasi, the space is huge.
Amazing.
If you want to be completely by yourself, you can be completely by yourself if you want to. You can be outside of the entire room if you want to and still be in the show. I can't do that in, you see, Bobby is saying yes. So Bobby, no, any model can tell you they have suffered what I like to call slave ship conditions with me in the past. So now there's just much more space. So we're able to really spread out. So sorry, folks, it's going to be Spartanburg, South Carolina for many, many more years.
That I can say that I love it. It was my first time coming in May, and I loved it so much that I went on vacation.
Me too. That's why I always stay.
It's awesome. I mean, like nice climate. It's fantastic. Delicious food, a lot of space. The hotel where you you're staying, you're
It's
just
right
walking
there.
to the parking lot and you're going there. The room, it's so much light and it's really like great for the vendors and for our babies to walk them outside. What else do you want? Freedom. It's awesome.
Yeah, the place is super big.
Yeah.
That's a big
So
place.
that's it. So that's why, folks. That's why.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There you have it. Every May, every November, Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And I want to thank you again, Jennifer, for everything what you do.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
And friends, stay tuned. I would encourage, if you're watching this video, this live replay, listening this podcast, and you're going, please make sure that you document your journey. Make sure you take pictures or video, post them, hashtag and tag Celebrity Catwalk and also Petpix, because we are going to share your post. And also we are going to be doing some live. And next week on Tuesday, we are going to have the live. Oh, look at you.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's my little old blind girl. She just bumped into my legs under the table, so I think she wanted her 15 seconds of fame.
Of course, of course.
She's adorable. She loves it. It's wonderful. It's great. And so that's it, friends. So next week on Tuesday, the 16th, we are going to have the after party recap with some of the new models who just are going this weekend for the first time on the runway. And we have also some other interesting people coming. And then we will be doing Petpix and Celebrity Catwalk Holiday Market next weekend. So if you're a vendor, you can come and contact me for more details. And thank you so much. Have fun. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you. Mary, go to sleep. It's very late in Israel. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Yeah, go to sleep. We love you, but go to sleep.
Thank you, Val. Thank you, Sabrina.
Everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vasi. Bye,
Good to see everybody. Bye.
Everyone, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the episode. I really hope you learned some new tips and tricks. Please check out in the description of the podcast the links to our guest speaker today. Go, say hi, support them, share with your friends, because I know that together we can have fun and keep learning and really enjoying being part of our pet loving community. Also, please show us your support. Go to Apple Podcasts, download our episode, write us a review, and just follow us. And don't forget, when you go to petpixacademy.com, I have created a lot of amazing free classes, so please go check them out, enjoy it. And of course, the holidays are almost there on the corner. Well, friends, check out our holiday class. Believe me, you're going to learn a lot, and your pictures are going to look like they have been taken by a professional photographer. And last but important, we are going to be running a contest, so when you go to your social media, Facebook or Instagram, and you post picture, please tag Petpix Academy, hashtag Petpix Academy, and at the end of every month we are going to have special courses as giveaways and other goodies. So thank you. This is Vasi, your host, and see you next time. Bye.